Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Greg Zuerlein out for the opening kick. And away we go at the link. On the return, Britton Covey. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
No touch. Miami. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Jukes one defender, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
King, Phil King.
Good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, Silver. No touch.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Crowd left Yeti. Tiger Hornet. Hey, easy. 63, bad. No touch.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Able to find Dotson here. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
63.
That's good for Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
1st down, a run with Barkley. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here.
Silver, set.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Go Silver, ready? 73, 73. Crowd left Yanni.
Yeah, Nick Sirianni saw that play clock running down as he hurries to get a timeout called. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready, set. Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Smith. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
No touch.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll motion Smith left.
No touch.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Xavier Gipson now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Rodgers to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Tried to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Crowd left, Yeti. 73. 73. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Great, set. Alpha. Hey!
Hurts throwing again. He has it at the 5. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Great, set.
He's going to keep this one. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Gibson now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Rodgers here from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Eagles will get the football right at that 25-yard line following the interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
No touch.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Searching for somewhere to throw, well behind the line.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Great, set. No touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Taken in by Smith. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up the third and
Out.
2.
Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Barkley gets it on third down. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Back and forth. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
No touch.
Going to the ground again on first. Nice. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. This is the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. They left him wide open. It's complete. Into the red zone. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Zerline with the extra point. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Covey now to return this. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
63. Hey, Silver. Tiger Hornet.
They'll motion Brown right. First down throwing for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Hey, easy. 63. Very set. No touch.
From the 37. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
It's all set for the kickoff. Gibson now to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He'll get this one to Adams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. And a man is there to knock that away.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
First down, New York.
Working inside the red zone. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Cut near the goal line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Blitz coming for Rodgers. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
To throw is Rodgers. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half. Zerline on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game.
Jets 14.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Go silver, ready? Hey, 73, 73.
On first down, Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Good, shot. Crowd left, Yeti. Yeti.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. The Jets get there and bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Return lanes don't open for him. He stops shy of the 15. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they had that one contained right at the line. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second and 10 now. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll go for it. Rodgers. And they won't do it. So that ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Running left, this is Barkley. Room inside the 10. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. They'll motion Brown right. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Stays in the pocket. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Pressure comes, Rodgers. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by